Hello! In this video, we will review strategies that will help us guide towards getting the main idea of a passage. What is the main idea? The main idea is a piece of information that tells us about and summarizes the overall idea of the paragraph or section of a text. Why is this important? Well, by identifying the main idea, readers are able to determine the most important points that a text is trying to make. Also, it provides the readers with the necessary information and opportunity to gain the full understanding of the text. Thirdly, it allows a reader to make discoveries about what in the text supports the main idea. And lastly, it helps readers use this information to organize the content. There are two kinds of information that a text provides. The most important being the topic sentence, which is what we really need to look for when answering these type of questions. A topic sentence is often placed at the beginning of the paragraph that directly states or suggests the main idea or topic of the text. The other information that the text provides are the supporting details, which are statements that provide details to support the topic sentence. This is the passage that's going to be used to demonstrate what strategies we can use to find the correct answer. I will give you some time to read it on your own right now, and then I will read it to you. Go ahead. The first step is to simply skim through the text to get a rough idea of what it is about. I will go ahead and read it for you. You can follow. Marco and Troy wanted to drive to Key West for the weekend. Marco decided that he did not have enough gas in his car. The trip to Key West was about 400 miles and would cost about $150 in gas. Troy said that he would pay for the gas, just as long as Marco would pay him back when they returned. Marco and Troy had a good time in Key West until Troy left Marco at the beach to talk to some girls. Marco drove back without Troy and they never spoke again. The second step is to simply identify and write down the important words that represent the theme in each section. Here we have underlined 3 parts that we thought were the most important. And we get a rough idea that it's a story about 2 friends and how they spent their weekend. The key points are the drive they take to Key West, that they did not have enough gas in their car, and that they never speak again. So the third step would be to simply break up the text into sections according to the themes and the supporting details for each section. The fourth step is to go ahead and look at the sections that we have divided in this passage. And from there, go ahead and try to identify the topic sentence. In this case, we see that it's in the first section, the first sentence. This is not always the case, but in this example it is. The other 2 sections and the rest of the passage is just supporting details for this main and critical information. After having gathered all the information that we could from the passage, we can go ahead and make this organized for ourselves by creating a branch structure with the information. We can go ahead and make the topic sentence write in bold and on top if wanted, and then create arrows going to the side or down with the rest of the supporting details. There's an example that we have made to show that it is very simple. We can go ahead and go back to the original question, which was, what is the main idea of the passage? We have 4 answer choices available, but after having gone over the information, we know what we're looking for. We have decided on what was our topic sentence and what were the supporting detail. So we can go ahead and look at D.
Marco and Troy decided to take a trip to Key West that later cost them their friendship. This is the best answer choice for this question and for this passage because it has the topic sentence discussed and the two main detail that we have identified. D would be the correct answer for this choice.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you will find the information reviewed useful when answering future questions about main ideas and topics.